you ready for a little Southern humor mixed with relevant topics we can all relate to? We're about to pull back the curtains and mix it up. Scoot your chair up. It's time to talk about all the things and ask all the questions. Welcome to Get It Together, y'all.
Hello, we're so glad that you joined us today. We hope you're having a great day. And we're super excited about this show. I wore my tracksuit because, you know, we have an exercise expert in the house, and we're going to get some great tips from Christy. And we have a lot of fun things that we're going to do today, and I'm just really excited. My name is Cindy Larson, and I am your host. And my co-host over here.
I'm April Potter, and I'm your co-host.
Yes, and we are just, I called her today. I said, do you remember Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon? Well, first I said, do you remember Ed McMahon? And she said, yeah, Star Search. I said, no, before Star Search, there was a Tonight Show. It was Johnny Carson, and so she's my Ed McMahon. She is too young to know that role of Ed McMahon. Do you remember Ed McMahon?
I do. My mom wouldn't let me watch Johnny Carson. She was like, but I definitely remember him. Yeah.
Did it come on too late, or was it just too racy?
It was too racy.
Okay.
I was probably 7 years old. Probably was too racy for a
might not let
7-year-old.
you watch this episode.
She might, yeah. If she was, is she still alive?
No.
Okay,
yeah.
we're going to talk about Southern mothers here in a minute.
They're so good.
But we also are really excited to have my sidekick in life so much of the time is my nephew Elijah Young. So. Hey, Elijah.
Oh, hey guys. Happy to be here.
You're looking all dapper, and I'm in my tracksuit.
Well, I just came off my day job, so it's all good.
That's okay. It's awesome. We are just, I'm going to say this up front because, you know, we've already been been preparing for this show, and I'm super excited about it. And I don't know what everybody is going to say, but I just want to go ahead and say a disclaimer that I don't tell anybody what to say and what they can't say. So this show is just well, whatever. And so we have a lot of fun. We're going to get to some really good stuff here in a little bit. We're going to learn some things. We're going to get motivated. We're going to begin at the beginning and take baby steps. Some people need to take some baby steps, and some people need to get back into some good habits, but we're here to talk about it. So I'm excited. And if you are in the local Nashville area, you'll get to hear about Christy's business. So we're going to learn about that and support that. We have links to everybody that's on our show. We put their information on our website, and we just want to shout out and be your big cheerleaders. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
And you're wearing something from our
We got some
website.
y'all swag.
Yeah, we got some y'all swag. I don't know if you can get a picture
Y'all
of that, but
swag.
we got hats that say y'all.
Y'all. We've got pink and,
Y'all, that's
and
a double
blue
y'all.
also.
Pink
So
and
they're
blue.
on the website, getittogetheryall.com.
Is that a trucker's hat? Is
Yeah.
that what you call a trucker's hat? It's so cute.
Yep.
I'm not.
They're only $15, and that's shipped.
What?
I
15
know.
shipped?
Yep.
Sign me up. I
You know
want
what?
one.
We should blink. We need to talk. No, it's fine. We already said it. But what in the world? Hey,
Yeah.
I need to. I need to just let that go. Hey, we do have. If you are in the local Nashville area, we have shirts and we
Yes.
have hats and mugs and different stuff. So you can. We don't have a big audience, place for audience, but if you want some merch and save us a little shipping, we can deliver it.
Yeah.
Right? You could come over to our studio, or we could meet you.
People are always asking about Nashville t-shirts, though, and we picked out our favorites.
Yeah.
And so we have some different colors and styles.
Yeah.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Just in time for summer.
Yes.
I love it. So we do a few things. So some of our shows are, different umbrella categories. So over a year, you might see like 5 or 6 different umbrella categories. Today we're kind of debuting a new category called Makeover Me. And so we're kind of, helping people like step up their game and get
it together.
Get it
Get it
together,
together,
y'all.
y'all.
I've said that to myself like 7 times this week. April, get it together. And I'm like, it's so true.
It's so true. I just want to reach through the device sometimes, and I've got friends that are, struggling, and I just want to go, okay, you done? Because it's time to get it together.
Yeah.
But we got to have our moment. It's okay. We can kind of sit in our situation.
I mean, every now and then you got to dip it, but I mean,
Can't
let's be
stay
real.
there.
can't hang around there.
Nobody
Can't make a
wants to
lifestyle
come
out
to
of
that
it.
party.
Yeah, nobody's
No.
coming. Nobody's showing up to that one.
Ooh, that's not a fun
no.
party.
Yeah, people that like make they in the Bible, so it's my favorite book, right? And there's a woman with an issue. She was known by her issue. She didn't even have a name. She was the woman with the issue.
The woman with the issue.
I don't want to be the
Brutal.
woman with the issue.
That's not what. Mm-mm.
No, it's not ideal.
No,
That's not
I want people to know my name or something, say something nice, but there goes the woman with it.
the
What
issue.
was that on her?
What was
tombstone?
the issue?
Well, it was she couldn't stop bleeding.
Oh, okay.
She had the issue of blood. Thank you for
2,000 years
asking.
later, we remember her. And
Listen,
last,
I'm just saying, I need clarity.
we
What's
not
happening here?
only knew that we still refer to this woman with the issue, but we knew what her issue was. Everybody knew what
Everybody
her issue
knew what her
was.
issue was.
and they didn't have feminine products back then.
They did not.
Could you imagine? I don't know.
Bless her heart.
But she wasn't the only one with that issue. She just is
It was
known
a big
for it.
issue.
She was just the one that got playing it in the Bible
Later.
for
Right.
it.
It was
Yeah.
such a
She
was
was so
so-
she was so prominent about her issue that God needed to talk about it.
it had to have been the worst
Oh,
piece of it. And I have felt like some of my issues,
Oh,
like
gosh.
nobody can talk to me. My issue is worse than your issue, and you can say, "No, I've got that issue." No, I'm pretty sure you don't. Like you can just shut them down because it's like my issue is worse than all other issues, but she kind of takes the cake because she is the woman with the issue.
Yeah, she's winning that trophy for sure.
Bless her
Man,
heart.
bless her heart. Okay, that brings me to a fun fact. So we
Lord.
do something on this show called Fun Facts, and I got some fun facts. So this happened to me today. We were coming here to the studio, and we were listening to talk radio. And there was this guy on, and Mark was saying he's got a really good radio voice, and like, and I was scrolling my phone, and Mark was talking about this guy, and he said he took Phil Valentine's place, and on this time slot, and I said, oh yeah, Phil Valentine, did he retire? And he said he died, and I'm going, oh, so that would be a yes.
Yeah. Permanently
And so-
retired.
Yeah. And so that got me to thinking about, aren't you shocked? Have you ever been shocked? Maybe I'm the only one, but like, I'm just going to put it out there. Who is shocked that somebody died only because you thought they had already died?
No, dude, that's happened to me so many times.
Really?
Honestly, I found out not long ago that I thought somebody was dead for years and ran into him the other day. Like for years, I thought they were dead.
they're
I
resurrected.
swear. And I can't
They're
even say the
back.
names because like I
Resurrected.
guarantee they're watching this podcast.
my gosh.
But like seriously, it was hilarious. Like I was shook. I was shook. I thought I saw a ghost.
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh.
I saw a ghost.
That happened to me, and I've never spoken this out loud to anybody.
I'm scared.
This is a good.
Until now.
Yep. All
On
right.
air.
Send it.
I
ahead.
used to like this guy, and he wasn't even really a boyfriend. He was just he was somebody that I knew he liked me a lot, and
You
I just
liked that-
played it.
you liked that he
like
liked
I
you.
played it, whatever. And so, but then I heard he committed suicide, and for years I was just
That
like,
got dark.
oh, I bet it's because I broke up with him.
How
Found him on
conceited can you
Facebook.
be?
He's so alive. He married
He
a
is
beautiful
so
woman.
alive.
I was so pissed. Wait, I was so mad. So my
You were
producer
so
over there is gonna go. "Brr." But I was like, I don't know. I didn't. I did not wish for him to die, but the fact I was just shocked
Worried.
because there was years that I thought
You
know,
thought
like,
it was like a pat
what
on.
did I do?
She was like-
It was about me. No, I was like, what could I have done differently? Nothing, because nothing happened.
That's a
It
good one.
was totally. I was misunderstood. I misunderstood, but
So I
running
have
into
an
them with-
undefeated fun fact. Okay.
Okay.
So I found out that anybody with the ability to hear can tell the difference between a brain cell and a hormone. Do you know how? You can't hear a brain cell.
I don't think I get it. I don't think
You
I
can
get
hear a hormone.
Oh, our horn.
Go, Lord. Pick up with me, Missy. A hormone. You can hear a.
Oh my gosh! You can hear them.
You can hear a
moan.
hormone. You can't hear a
can-
brain cell.
You can hear that poor person moan. Oh,
can't hear a
I
brain
get
cell.
it, but you can't hear a brain.
Oh, Lord.
That is so bad, and the fact you had to explain
Yeah,
it
how'd you
in
not pick that
living
up?
It was even
color.
worse.
In living
I am
color, that was your
not
fault.
Picking that
I
up.
was trying to like subliminally lay that out there, but you really made me have to go into detail
Man,
about that.
you worked.
I worked for that one.
That was good.
I want to like continue this thing about people who we're gonna play a dead or alive.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hand you guys each one of these things. I can't unhear what you just said. Ooh, okay. So which side should be dead and which side should be alive? Sunny should be alive, and blue is they're dead.
Okay.
Right?
Up in the heavens.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to answer by holding it up, but I'm going to run some names by you, and you're going to say if you think that they're dead or alive. You ready for it? Okay. This is going to. Okay. I feel like you're not going to get this right.
We're totally unprepared. She did not run any of this by us
winging. Are you
whatsoever.
kidding me?
Aren't you nervous?
A little, yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Jimmy Carter. He
don't even
used to
know
be
who
our
that is.
president. He used to be our president. Jimmy Carter. Is he dead or alive?
Oh,
I'm gonna
wait.
kill him off for
Wait
sure.
a minute. Wait a
Wait.
minute. This was recent.
I think he.
So blue is dead and yellow is
Wait,
so-
Blue's dead?
blue is
Dead.
dead.
Okay, no,
and
he's
yellow
gone.
is
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that was
everybody
recent.
thinks-
Fairly recent.
He is alive.
Really? I
kissed
thought
over.
he just died.
Listen, no, his wife just died.
Oh, it was. I knew
Oh,
one of those.
man.
Yeah. Okay. Oopsie.
So I have a fun fact about another, like side note about Jimmy Carter. He was the first U.S. president to be born in a hospital.
Oh. He's old.
He was
Fun
born
fact.
in.
We don't even know what to say about that.
Look, I'm
He
just
was born
hanging
in
out. man.
1924. So he's 100 years old.
Wow.
That's
Can you
crazy.
believe that? Okay. What about this one? Julie Andrews. The hills are alive with the sound of
Oh, the Sound of Music chick. Yeah.
Okay. Is she dead
I got
or
a
alive?
50-50 chance.
I don't know.
Oh. So you think she's dead? You think she's alive? She dead.
She did. She did.
I suck at this game.
Won! I'm a winner.
Okay. How about this one? How about Clint Eastwood?
Clint's still
Keep
alive.
it with my dead
Clint's
people,
still alive.
apparently. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
Clint's
have
still alive.
no
He's alive.
idea.
Clint's alive. I know
Okay,
that
I'm going
for
with.
fact.
I'm going with the flow
Okay,
here.
He is alive.
Yeah, I knew that one
Yay.
for fact.
Okay.
I
How
would
about
know
this
if Clint
one?
was dead.
How about Christy Alley?
Oh,
I don't know.
She's
Give me
yeah.
what's she
Okay,
do?
so she was on
Cheers.
the
Yeah.
an old
Okay.
sitcom, Cheers.
Fun.
And a bunch of movies.
Yeah, and Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Recently.
I love that for her.
Okay, she's dead.
gone.
Yep, nailed
When
that
did
one.
she die?
Yeah,
I think she had. I don't know.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. All right, how about this
She's
one?
really
How
dancing
about,
with the stars now.
How about James Earl Jones, the
Yeah.
the voice of Darth Vader?
Yeah, I think he's still with us.
I have no
You,
idea.
you think so?
I don't keep up with
I don't
Wait,
know.
other people.
Wait, Yellow's alive, right? Okay.
Yellow's alive.
Not
He
a
is-
Darth
he is
Vader.
alive.
Yep. Nailed it.
right. Yeah. So Barbara Walters.
I know the name. Make me know her.
She used to
Interview.
host the 2020.
Oh, Barb. Yeah.
Barbara Walters.
Okay. Yeah. No. I think she's still with us too.
Well, she's dead.
Well, she's
Yeah, we're not very good
Yeah.
at this game.
So one more. How about? Let me see. How about Robert Redford, actor? You think he's dead?
I think.
He's alive.
So did you really just
apparently I
go
don't
like
watch
dead
the news.
alive, all the way down your list?
I don't know.
Because I'm
Did
pretty
I-
sure
was
that's
I-
exactly the pattern that we just had.
Okay, well then I'm gonna mix it up. Tina Turner.
Oh, we know that.
Okay, come on now.
We
Oh, she is dead.
Come on.
she's a,
Missy, what are we doing?
Matthew Perry with Friends.
Okay.
Oh, I read his biography.
Yeah.
He gone.
R.I.P.
Oh,
bro.
he's dead.
He's
R.I.P.
gone.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do dead people in a lot. Okay, well, anybody else have a fun fact? So I just had to throw that in so that I didn't have a.
What about
know,
Marie
ugh.
Presley, dead or alive? Marie Presley.
Oh, she's dead. She passed, right?
Yeah, I just read an article
Yeah.
about her today. That's the
Man,
only reason I
shoot,
know.
That's
but
tough. So I got one more fun fact. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, did you know that roller coasters were developed to keep people from sinning?
Ooh, I sin a lot when I'm on a
Run
roller
that.
coaster because I'm
Listen,
cussing
this
all
is
the way
crazy.
down.
Roller coasters were developed as an experiment to distract people from saloons and brothels. The Coney Island
Wow.
in New York let this businessman who was a his business was a hosiery business, which I mean whatever.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Thompson. So Lamarcus Thompson was his name. And he hated these, that Americans were just so drawn to this dark side. And he talked Coney Island into letting him build the first roller coaster to see if he could distract people from the ways of the world. And it was
interesting.
clean living. I don't think it worked.
Nope. He missed the mark
Ooh,
there.
yeah.
It was
Nope.
a big no.
I think
no-go.
I think it just turned into something they did before they went to the saloon. It's like, hey guys,
hope it
before
was
we go to the
before.
bar, let's go hit this
Because if
joint
they
at
went
Coney
longer-
Island.
You ever been to the fair and it's like,
Yeah,
you should not get on the world?
Yeah, you don't want to.
tilt
Yeah,
of
you
the
don't want to go out
world.
there when
People
before,
vomit.
like after you've drank. Yeah, no. So
you just go around and spot people you
Yeah.
don't want to stand behind in line at the tilt of the world.
and cussing like a sailor on most of them.
What is your favorite ride at the?
Oh my gosh, the Himalaya, the one hands down,
The one that
spins you.
spins?
Oh yeah, that
Are you-
spins you.
something's
Yeah.
wrong with you.
Oh,
You're
you
all
those
crushed up.
stand-
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one that like the G-force one that like
Yes.
slides?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That one's
I
cool.
mean, the fair used to be a big deal in the 80s. That was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was what you did. So yeah, it was fun times.
It's just
Dude,
yeah.
I went to
I
the fair
prefer
this
the
year. It
carousel.
was so expensive.
You know,
it's,
just
it's not
something
like it used to
slow.
be. I spent like $200
Super.
at the fair for me and
the
two
food.
people. Like
wow. How many fried things did you see?
too much, and they weren't even good. Like I was disappointed. I'm gonna be honest.
What'd you try?
The fried Oreos.
Okay.
Obviously, we had to go funnel cake. You can't go to the fair without
Sure.
a funnel cake.
Sure.
And then the turkey leg. I had to get a turkey leg.
Oh yeah.
The rest, my kid didn't share. So
Oh.
yeah, she was
Was the
elbow
turkey
deep in that.
leg? Could you?
Oh yeah, I
get
mean,
it?
I was all over it, like medieval style for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
You were
I was
Game of Thrones,
I was deep. Yeah, I was deep. I was picking turkey out of my teeth
Good
for
protein.
2 days.
killing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you feel barbaric eating on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the most manly I've felt in a while for sure.
Yeah, it's a guy thing.
Yeah.
I
need to
would,
bring back
I would
this
eat it, but I think it would be so tough. Like in my mind,
Just
it
something about eating something with your hands just makes you feel like you owned it.
Speaking of legs, did you know that ostriches, flamingos, their legs bend at the ankle and not the knee?
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well,
Fun fact.
It is funny because their ankle is that high. Like it's not all of the lower part of their
Makes sense.
foot doesn't bend. So they consider the bendy part
There.
their ankle.
The joint.
The bendy part.
Lord, she was reaching deep for a word and couldn't find anything with high intelligence, so we went with bendy part.
The bendy part.
The bendy part.
This is so technical. Do you have a fun fact?
Well, it's very raunchy, and I really have
Oh.
debated not to say this
Well,
or not. But
I'm
now
just
that
gonna
you
be
talked
real.
about eating food,
Yeah.
and this kind of happened to me today. So my sweet husband has always talked about. One time he ate this chicken from Popeyes and it burned his butt. That is his words. And I mean, like, he was sincere about that. And I thought, he is lying. I don't know what he's talking. He's just making that up. Well, today I had the experience of eating some buffalo chicken, and I'm telling you,
Oh.
y'all,
It was hotter going out and coming in.
it really did burn my butt. So the fun fact is, spicy food can really actually burn your butt, literally. I'm sorry, I told you it was raunchy.
I
It
think I
was
got you beat on the
raunchy.
runches. Fun
man.
fact, but we'll let you slide.
That
Be
is
careful with your Popeye chicken and your buffalo chicken, just so you know.
Oh. Be careful with you. You know, I got a new granddaughter, and sometimes she'll be fussing, and I'll just think it's an attitude, and then I'll go to change her diaper, and she will have had the reddest bottom, and I just feel so bad because I'm like. There was a reason that you were like, ugh. I'd feel bad too
You
if
felt
my,
like you were neglecting her for a second.
yes,
Like,
like,
just
Painful.
you know what?
rub some dirt on it.
You need
There's
to-
nothing wrong with
you
you.
need to get a grip. You got to be a tough girl. And then she just like, ooh, and it's her diaper. I felt bad about it. I hope her mom and dad aren't watching. I don't know. I may get some. may get some, scolding about my daycare. I may have to charge less. Anyway, okay. You don't have anything, April? You have a fun fact?
Where do I even go from here?
I'm so sorry.
You know?
I got more, but we can talk about dead or alive again. I want to switch gears because you said you're from the South, and I want to switch gears
Lord,
to
yes,
Southern
I'm
mother.
so Southern.
You have a Southern mother?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me where she was born, or do you know?
Oh yeah, Meridian, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure
were
was.
you born there too?
I was.
From
Man.
the sip.
Oh,
So-
the sip.
She's so Southern. She didn't move, and you were born where she was born.
Right.
That's pretty legit.
Yep. It's Southern. I love it. I go back all the time. I love
Yeah.
Southern people. It's good
Yeah.
times.
Did you know your grandmothers?
Mom and Elle. I had Mom Booker and Mom and Elle.
Okay.
They were born in Union.
You said that like it was a question. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
I don't know,
Mom
Mama
and
Nell.
Elle?
like,
Oh, is
My-
that English? Mom and Elle?
Ma Booker. That's my grandparents. Yeah, they're good.
So that was a yes?
Yeah. What was your
kn-
question? I
well,
missed it.
no. Did you know your grandmother?
Oh, did you know? Of course I
Yeah.
knew them. Yes,
Yeah.
I had one that was an angel and one that claimed to be an angel, but she was not. She was kind of a devil. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I
You
love
know,
my grandparents.
there's
I didn't have a grandfather though. Like,
You didn't?
yeah, one passed away and one was Satan. I never claimed to.
Okay.
So,
So you had a grandfather, you just didn't. They
Claim.
weren't in your life.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
weren't. They existed at one point,
Yeah,
but,
but
you
Well,
yeah,
just-
out of
obviously,
my life.
everybody at one point
Well,
had a grandfather.
You know what? I know, but the way she said, I didn't have a grandfather.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's
She
that.
didn't claim
You have
it.
a choice.
Yep.
That was. I love that that you were close. Did your grandmothers live to old ages?
Oh, Mom and Elle lived to be 100, and then my other
What?
grandmother lived to be 92. Now, Mom and Elle, she, I know we'll get to exercise. She walked 3 to 5 miles every day.
Wow.
Yeah, she was very conscious because she didn't really have anything else going on, so she walked in her bra in the middle of summer in her
Oh,
little
yes.
in the woods in her firehouse.
Oh my gosh. So
she
did
put
she?
her bra and she'd be praying and walking. So yes,
Oh man, that reminds me of that movie Sandra Bullock was in. The grandmother was out in the woods, but she wasn't. She was doing, her little
yeah.
chants
Oh, yeah,
and
some-
stuff
Proposal.
out in the woods.
The
proposal.
proposal,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
she would go out and Did she wear anything on her?
Yeah, she had like culottes. Culottes and a bra. And
Yeah.
she would walk and walk
Oh, how
and praise
cute.
and get her exercise on. And so I kind of had a good role model.
Wow, that's awesome. So you want to talk about what you do? Like,
Look.
did she know? Did she live long enough to know that you were? So you were a nurse first. Like you are a nurse,
well,
right?
What was interesting, I was in fitness, and then a friend of mine said, "Hey, you want to go back to nursing school and be a nurse?" So I was actually in group fitness first, and then I went back to nursing school, and then I've always done it. So I've just done a lot of things. So I started back in the 80s. Okay, if there's any younger kids listening, back in the day, you had to take a class called aerobics.
Oh,
and it was high-low. We didn't have any of that equipment. We'd be doing like, grapevine 25,000 times, but started with high-low and just graduated to step aerobics when that came out, and I've just done a lot of things, fun times.
Wow.
Yep.
So, what do you feel like that you were, like when you got deep in, like you have to really commit to nursing to get to the level that you
Absolutely.
got. Did you? How did you juggle the two worlds?
Nursing and group fitness.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they go hand in hand because
Okay.
it's all about taking care of yourself physically, but I think nursing is definitely more mental and spiritually difficult because mind-boggling and coordinating those things, but kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Nursing was just like a branch extension of exercise to me.
Wow. So you still do all of it?
Yeah. I do cycle. That's my main jam.
Cycle.
Life cycle. Me and my best
Oh.
friend opened
Now,
a cycle
can I just
studio.
say that's what's wrong with your butt?
Yeah. Sitting on the bike.
It wasn't a chicken at all. Give that chicken a bad rap. It's because you were.
Don't blaspheme Popeyes, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry, chicken. Eat more chicken.
It was the bike's fault.
Ride less bikes.
Your booty will hurt for a while. I mean, just for a little
Listen.
bit, but it gets better. Honestly.
Man,
Yeah.
I need to get back in. I've got the spin shoes and everything that lock in.
That's so fun.
Of course, you got the accessories
Oh.
Yeah.
before you got the
I know.
the will.
She is queen of
Listen,
accessories.
I was so committed to it. At one time, I took my spin shoes on a cruise.
Oh, wow. I never exercised.
Okay, I
Okay.
bet those things didn't
Yeah.
leave the bag.
But it looked good.
I went to one
Those
class.
things-
I went to one class. I'm like, buffet. Buffet is calling.
I make it a rule not to exercise other than like walk or 12-ounce curls. I mean, that's about
On
all
a
I do on
cruise?
a vacation. So,
Man, I try not to just take the elevator.
yeah.
Just do. Then I'm like, I'll meet you guys. On the starboard deck, and then I'm like taking that elevator.
Y'all get a head start.
Yeah,
I'll meet you there.
I'm taking that elevator. But man.
But cycle is for everybody. I mean, I hear that a lot from people. It's like, I can't do it because my butt's gonna hurt. But
Do you have
yeah.
cycles with seats?
Yeah, the bigger seats. We do want to be the
With
first
seats, like
indoor
the-
cycle
like they
studio
don't have them already.
with the recumbent. Yeah,
Do they have microphone? Can I
She's like, you got back support.
you can bring a bike pad and wear bike shorts for your, like a little
But
cushion.
honestly, that's embarrassing, right?
No,
No?
no.
You need
I
one of those-
explain it's like going from a little Volkswagen to a Cadillac. If you get one of those little seats, if it's cushy, I mean, if that.
What you
But-
need is one
yep.
of those like stadium seats that
Yes.
like sit out and you put on top of
Yes.
No, we do want to add a recumbent bike into our studio. We think that would reach
Now,
some
what is
people.
that?
It's the one where you sit down and it's
Okay.
got the wider seat and you
Call
it's-
me.
Yeah,
Call me
you're-
when you get that.
Yeah, because we want to reach a larger audience, and if you
A
have an
larger,
injury,
I'm a larger audience.
no
So
pun
done with you.
intended.
I'm larger. How large of an audience do you think that would
larger.
attract?
Well, with like injuries or someone that like maybe that little seat is just too much for them. So
much.
yeah.
I think that's what we're covering
No,
right
the
now.
seat's not too much. The seat's not enough.
If you needed a focus group,
It
I
is
think we're
very
covering
tiny. I don't know why they made them so tiny, but they are pretty tiny. But yeah,
I assume they made them so tiny to encourage you to stand.
yeah.
You're not
that's
supposed
true.
to sit.
So let me just tell you something that I figured out.
Sitting and exercise don't
When
typically
I-
go hand in hand.
Well, I want it to go hand in hand. I want to be able to help people who you're laughing. But my thought on this show was like if you get cans or water bottles, that reminds me, one of my fun facts I was going to show you guys. I've got water bottles over here with different color caps. Does anybody know why water bottles have different color caps?
Different pH or
Okay, listen. I don't know if this is true. April, you need to look this up.
You can't give. We went over this. You can't give fun facts that aren't facts.
I heard a TikToker. So if it's on TikTok, it's got to
true.
be
It's true. You're right. Okay, everything online's true.
So,
we got that.
So the black caps are supposed to be alkaline,
okay.
and then the blue caps. This is your water. So, but I bet you wondered why it was just a variety.
I just
There's
need-
a whole
I love water.
smorgasbord of water over here. The blue caps are supposed to be. Hang on,
Spring.
I wrote this down.
Spring water.
Yeah, spring.
It says it on the bottle.
Spring. You're so good. And then the green is supposed to be flavored. It's usually flavored, but I don't know why it's on the Dasani. Maybe there's flavor in here and we still know. And the white is just
Tap.
regular tap water.
I can't
'Cause
find
that's what-
anything
that's
what
on
Aquafina
it.
tastes
She's
like.
made every bit of this up
Oh, yeah, I
because I
figured.
can't find anything
Yeah.
on
I'm
it.
gonna show. We're gonna link the TikTok.
Yeah, I
don't
felt like you were
see it.
reaching for this one. This
You
one
know
was.
what? I went to a lot of work to get all 4 of these bottles.
Sounded
Man.
good.
I don't.
That
Well,
was
you
some
know what? We got
research.
some quality content from it. So
Listen, I had to go to 3 fridges to find all 4 caps.
who needs a spin class when you're comparing water
Okay,
bottles?
back
You
on
just
the
walked
spin
all.
class. I need to confess right now. I need the couch. I need a confession right now.
Okay. True confessions.
Okay, true confessions. We're through
Cindy.
with this Southern Mother moment. I need a new sign that says true confessions, because when I was going to spin, there were days, and remember, I'm the girl with the shoes, the lock-in. I had the gear and everything, but there were days that I would loosen my tension, and I would make it look like I was working.
Fake
really
it till you make it, baby. Fake it till you make it.
I just feel like I needed to.
That's okay. I love
It's
that.
not okay. It's really not okay. But thank you.
She said, "Hold me accountable one
Sweet.
time."
You're
Well,
sweet, but
the thing about it is, if you come in one day and you know a good tip of like exercises, you don't have to go balls to the wall every day. I mean, every time you come work out, you don't have to be in the red zone. You don't have to like kill yourself. In fact,
I never
that's not
killed
too-
myself.
Okay, well,
I didn't break a
you might want to
sweat.
kill yourself 1 or 2
I
times
mean,
a time.
you should
maybe 1 or 2
should
times.
attempt every one or two.
I should, and my husband would judge me. He would go to spin class and come out just like dripping wet, and I'd be all like,
And you still got your eyelashes
I still
on?
had eyelashes and my, and
Face
he's
was
going,
still
I don't
beat.
think it works for you. I don't think it works.
But what you said is true though, because so I used to be an athlete and
Yeah.
like played at a high level, and so like the reason I have a hard time working out now is because like I was conditioned to go balls to the wall
Yeah.
in the gym every
Yeah.
time, and so like in my head that's how you work out, So like now like in my just normal civilian life. Like it's hard to wrap my head around starting to exercise because I know what I used to do.
Yeah.
Like I've set a standard in my head of like what I used to put out. So
Yeah.
now it's hard
can't come down from
it's hard to
that.
get
Yep.
there,
Yeah.
Not to mention like other injuries and stuff, but
And
it's,
we've been conditioned no pain, no gain,
Right.
right? But that is actually not true. I mean, you want to work hard, but you don't have to kill yourself every time.
My favorite motto is no pain, no pain. That's what
No
I
pain.
strive for is
It's
no
true.
pain. No pain. I'm just not into
we're just not here for it.
no pain, no pain.
But I have a whole
so-
nother problem with cycling. I tried it.
Yeah.
It's not for short people.
I was just
I
gonna
mean,
say, can
even
we
the
reach the pedals?
adjustable. I mean, even the adjustable.
Like the further, yeah.
No, it doesn't work for me. I don't know why.
I mean, your feet aren't touching the ground in the chair.
Right,
so-
exactly.
So there's
But I
other
am going to
there's
try. I'm
options.
going to come. I'm
Yeah.
going to start coming.
Try.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna in front of
Well,
God and everybody. I'm gonna see if my shoes still
and
fit.
look, she's
I'm
she's gonna be watching your
I'm
tension
actually
rod
gonna
now that she knows
hold
your
her
secret.
accountable.
Now that she knows your secret,
it's-
she's gonna come. She's
if
gonna come make
if
sure.
the whole little knob just falls off on the floor, you'll know that it was as loose as I could get it.
Well, the
and
good,
then
the
I dropped it.
new technology actually, I can see. Okay, so with our studio life cycle, which
Life cycle.
Life
And
cycle.
Where is it?
It's in Indian Lake on 225 Indian Lake. We're in the backside of Gold's Gym. We're actually
Can you
inside
say the city?
Hendersonville. Yeah, I
Hendersonville.
guess everyone assumed
'Cause
it, but
Indian Lake.
Indian Lake, Hendersonville.
There
But
might be other Indian lakes, but
yeah, true.
Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Yep, Hendersonville, Tennessee. But we have a leaderboard. So a couple of things are really cool. Is we have a monitor which tells you where your gear is. So probably old school. You're like, oh, this feels like a 2. Like I'll tell you, be between 4 and 8. And you can be at 4, you can be 8. Somewhere it's very
She'll be at
loose.
4 for
She'll
sure.
she'll be at 3.5. But you can see that. And at
goal
the
of
end
4.
and at the end of it, we can do races in between. You don't have to be on the leaderboard.
No.
It's very optional, but you will get your report at the end that tells you your points and what you
Does
accumulated.
the whole
so
class see it?
no, just you.
I have to know these things.
You can be on the leaderboard. It's optional, but it'll show you your growth. That's my thing about cycle because you can
I'll
start
show you my
here.
growth.
Yeah.
I got everybody can see
places.
my growth.
Well,
You mean, but I know what you mean.
growth in your
I'm making it really
power.
hard for you.
No, I love it.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to roast the idea.
No, I just I like.
You're
I
roasting
like
yourself.
Struggling. I'm struggling with my lack of
motivate. Well,
how long it's been. So I think you'd never forget how to ride a bike, right?
you won't.
Do you have a tricycle though?
We need a low rider for you. I don't know. A recumbent.
Low rider.
Yeah.
Tricycle.
Really?
I gotta go home.
That's what I mean.
This is getting out of
I'm
hand
out of
already.
here, too.
I mean,
I
the
think I'm
wheels
out
are off
today.
early on this
Don't
one,
you-
bro.
What's
done.
the age limit?
The wheels are off.
I always tell everyone my grandma can cycle. I mean, there's no age limit.
But your grandma
Honestly.
walked 3 miles a day until
Yeah,
she was
which-
100 years old,
Super-
okay?
she's awesome.
She
You
was a
require
beast.
more than a bra. Like, would your
Yes,
grandma get to come
you need a
in?
little bit. But if you want it, hey, if you want to wear your sports bra, we're good with that and show your growth. We're all about it.
Okay.
be you. Right?
Be you. We say that. Be you, only better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
So we had a new instructor teach his first class, James, yesterday, and his daughters came, and one of them sat on the ground, but the other one actually rode, and we clipped her in. I think she's like 8 or 9, and she killed it. She was so proud of her dad. So
How did she fit the
she's a little bit taller than her, maybe I think.
8-year-old?
Really?
8-year-old is a
I've been this height since the
8-year-old,
4th
bro.
grade, okay? I did not grow after the 4th grade.
Hey, that's blessings. You got an advantage being that. Yeah.
You could stand on the ground with one. You could do one leg at a time. One leg on the ground and one leg pedaling. I don't know,
It's just a visual of
Wow.
that. I just watch.
but anyway,
I
they'll
got
come up
this.
with something eventually.
There's
that you
Yes.
can do.
there's all kind of exercise, and for
Well-
me, you don't even need equipment. You don't need a gym. You
Yeah.
don't need anything but walking outside. And there's that whole area is a playground to do stuff.
You know,
so
I grew up traveling, so my family traveled all over the country. And so I would lay on my bed and bicycle thin air
oh yeah,
because I didn't have any equipment. But did that do anything? Like just the
anytime you move your body, it does something. Anything. So
Yeah.
move it, pedaling in the. We used to play air guitar. I mean, that's exercise.
Oh.
Air guitar and
Just don't expect
Yeah.
to lose any weight from bed cycling.
well,
Okay.
beds.
bed cycling,
It's like
which is inventive. Bed cycling.
bed cycling.
Man,
Oh, there you go.
I could.
I won't even charge you for that idea.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but you do what you have to do. You know, you have to
Whatever
do what you have to do.
motivates you.
What motivates you?
I like to lift weights. And then my very favorite part of exercising was when I took Krav Maga.
Ooh yeah.
So you burn like 1,000 calories an hour.
Plus, learn how to protect yourself.
Crazy.
I want to order some of that. Krav
What?
Maga,
Yeah.
No, it,
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
medium well.
Yeah.
Hand-to-hand Israeli combat.
Oh, you're talking about a sport?
It's not
Yeah.
a dish. No,
It's-
ma'am.
it's not-
Martial arts.
Oh, martial arts.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun, and
Yeah.
and once you get into it, it's very competitive, and you don't want to miss any classes because you want to be there, and then you want to advance in your belts, and so it's
Just find what you like. I always tell exercise, or just find what you like. And when you get it and when you find it, make it a habit and just make it part of your schedule where when you miss it, you're like, oh my gosh, you miss
But see,
it.
that's my
Yeah.
problem. So I have the want to, and I love lifting weights. I love working out. But mine is because of my schedule, I get sidetracked because I'm pulled in so many different directions. So that's my big thing is accountability. So if somebody misses a lot of classes, are you going to be like, hey, where are you?
Actually do.
See, I love
we're so
that.
small.
I
Well,
love that in a
you know,
coach
and we're
because
so small right now, and I know everyone by name, but I really am concerned. And what the big thing is, like, gosh, I have found out, like, so much life is going on in
Yeah.
people's lives. You have no idea. Like when one of our members had a concussion. I mean, one had a trauma in their life. One
Yeah.
had a right. I mean, like, so yes, I
I
actually
mean,
do
are you
reach out to
sick? Are you
It's
just
crazy.
not
Yeah.
able to do it today? I mean,
Well,
sometimes you just wake up and you go, I just don't think I can even get there. But if I heard from you as a
Yeah.
coach, I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
crap,
I-
yeah, I'm
oh,
going
I
to be
do.
there. You
And
know,
and
I don't want to
do
miss.
because we care. So what our goal is at Life Cycle is just more than just cycle. So a lot of people just nourish the physical part of their bodies, and they just like, I want to get fit, I want to look good, but it's so much more. We're triune we're 3-part. We're mental, spiritually, and physical. So we encompass all that in a cycle class because we give you motivation. We're going to give you the physical and all the things. So I don't know. We might have to add fun facts on in a ride because that would, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we really do care about our members, and it's a community. So what I have found is, you know, especially after COVID, people need community. The isolation and being separated from just people.
You would be
people working-
surprised probably how many people just come really for the
it's
fellowship or
weird.
the community
Community
of being with
for-
somebody else or seeing somebody because you get used to seeing the same people,
Yeah.
you know, in a class and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, you know, whereas you might
yeah.
not hang out with them if you weren't in a class together.
Yeah, we have all kind of fun stuff. We're doing pedals and pastries, and of course, I love.
Pedals and pastries.
You had her at pastries.
Yeah.
She was
You'll
hooked.
have to come to
She
that one.
was hooked.
Man.
So it's the April. I think it's the 24th. But after class, we're having to cook pastries because a lot of our members like to cook, and so
Can
they're
you
gonna
just come late?
absolutely. Yes, you can come late. And then
Sorry for the
this
pastries.
Sunday is National Beer Day, so we're meeting at our favorite watering hole.
Hey, wait, I might come to that one.
It's National Beer Day.
Okay.
I mean,
I might come late to that one too.
So do you
would
bring
you
the
fun-
bikes? You're meeting at your
just a social outing.
Okay,
So
social.
it's just a community.
Okay.
I mean, it's just creating community because so many people. I met a girl last night that has just moved here from Austin, Texas, and then has no one. She knows no one.
Oh.
No, I invited her to go to that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a community. So a lot of people are looking for community. So
Do you do memberships or do you like for a class or like what is your-
we just try to make it simple because if you go to any of these corporate I won't say our last location, but they have all these complicated 5, 10, 20, buy this, buy yeah. Anyway, we made it super simple. Very a base price for unlimited or a base price for 4 a month. So yeah,
Okay.
simple, very reasonable, but yeah, just find something you like and stick to it. And
I'm so excited. How
Yeah.
many people teach there?
oh my gosh, we have I think 8 now, and that's God is so good. Can I just get an amen?
Yeah,
God is so
amen.
good. So Hendersonville doesn't have a lot of pool for instructors, and
Yeah.
so at our old location, all the instructors came over, and we have mentored 2 more instructors, and so our family just keeps growing, our team, and
Does everybody
we have our
like,
token
their-
male, Go James.
Yay.
He was a member that was just passionate about it, and we mentored him, and
Yeah.
he taught us first class yesterday.
That's awesome.
Killed it, and yeah, so we're just growing.
So do you have like I like to go to water aerobics at the Y or whatever, and they have different themes.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have you
Oh,
can sign
yeah.
up for jazz? You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have
Oh,
a
we-
jazz.
Oh, we have lots of fun themes. Oh my gosh, peddling pastries, but like I'll do 70s rock, or I'm the big 80s girl.
love it.
I am your 80s girl.
There's,
So
there's no classical cycle.
no, hadn't done. Oh, but you know what I am doing? Friday the 24th, I'm doing the theme, the soundtrack to The Greatest Showman. Just all the way
that'd be
through.
fun.
It is truly. This will be my third time to teach it. It is my most favorite ride because we just
Wow.
put the soundtrack on and it's fantastic.
I want to
So,
come
yeah.
to the Game of Thrones class.
Yeah.
I bet there's some good music for, like Star Trek and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of those big epic movies.
Yeah.
But I don't
On
know.
movie night.
Really?
Yeah, movie nights and all kind of different things.
Wow. Well, I'm excited. I don't live in that area, so it would take a commitment. But I trust you as a longtime friend. And when April and I were kind of mapping out our podcasts, and we knew we wanted to have some encouraging shows on moving more, and I think with me, just like you, our world kind of get crazy, and I have to get up, and I'm not a morning person, but I have to get up in the morning before anybody expects me to be up and be able to go and do things. So I don't know, maybe that's your answer. You live more in that area, don't you?
Well, it don't even have to be cycle. It can be walking around the block with your dog, or it can be, playing with your grandchild when they're old enough, but anything that moves your body.
Yeah.
But I would piggyback on that. And this is something Trinity said a few weeks ago. She came and taught a class, and she's another one we mentored into an amazing instructor.
Yeah.
Is you have the desire, you just have to have the discipline. So if you've got the desire, that's a big part of it, but you just have to figure out the discipline of like Bible study for me, like I have to put God first in the mornings with my coffee, because I don't, then the rest of the day is going to spiral down. But I'm going to work out Tuesday, Thursdays. This is it. Commit to it. And if you do it for 6 weeks, you're more apt to do it. And
so you
then,
think twice a week is enough?
well, what
to start with or whatever?
Absolutely. Any place. I definitely say at least 2, 3 would be ideal. But as we progress into group fitness, because we're going to do life group, life cycle, and life group.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? We're going to really challenge our members, and we're going to track this attendance to cycle, to weightlifting, and to yoga. And we're going to, because you can't just do one without that. I mean, I'm a cardio junkie, but I know how important weight training is super duper important. And yoga is super duper. And so we have the best instructors, and we really want it to be well rounded.
Yeah.
So for you, injuries, like cycle is a great place to start because there's no impact on your body,
Right.
but you need the yoga so you don't lose your range of motion. You need the strength training to keep your muscles all fit. So it'll be all those 3 things. So.
Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm excited. I'm challenged and motivated, and so thank you so much for all the great information. And are everybody collectively going to say we're going to move more?
Yes.
You have
I mean, I walk a lot.
Yeah.
So like I'm a car salesman, so like
Yeah.
I walk a lot. Like so, and I don't do well just sitting still anyway. So I mean, I probably put in at least 4 or 5 miles a day just walking.
So fun fact is nurses on the floor. I wore, what is it when it tracks your thing?
Yeah.
11 miles one day just in work in a 12-hour shift. So walking nurses is I mean, when you walk a lot in the day, you get a lot of exercise. And
April
you can
and I
focus.
just we were out of town shooting a show. We did a Makeover Me show that had to do with a house. And we made over a house in Georgia. Oh, wow. And she tracked, what was it?
5.2 miles.
Yeah.
One day, just decorating.
Just in the afternoon, just in 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's moving.
It's crazy.
I mean, we are created to move. We weren't created to be sedentary. So just the lifestyle and the work and how that all, I mean, the more you move, the more you want to move. Your body wants to move.
Craves it,
so,
right?
yeah, the more you just think about it, the more you sleep you want and need. The more water you drink, the more water you want to drink. So it's kind of like the more sugar you take, the more sugar you want to take. I mean, like it's so moving is just like that. The more you move, the more you're going to want to move.
I don't like mornings and I don't like moving, but when I do, I start getting addicted to it. Like
It's
I
true,
start feeling like I think I feel better.
Yeah.
Which makes me mad.
Yeah.
because I want to feel great, not doing
Not
anything.
doing it. Just
But
just want
if
to wake
I'm
up
honest,
and wake up
like,
there.
I just want to. I just want to, but
I can repeat my mom. Okay, Southern mom.
Yeah.
Baby, if it was that easy, everybody be doing it.
That's right. That's right. And I just want, I like the way it feels. I'm kind of happy that the weather is turning and I'm going to get
Weather.
outside more.
Yes.
And
So good.
I've got out my tracksuit and
Yeah, you're rocking that.
I do.
I
Not the
literally had to
lipstick.
Google tracksuit when you text me.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
wear
what
my
is a
tracksuit.
tracksuit? I had an idea, but I was like, oh, she's wearing her tracksuit.
Is that why is that not a thing to say?
Just didn't know what a tracksuit was. I had an idea.
You were a expert trainer and you wear
She's
athletic
never heard of a
wear.
tracksuit.
You understand.
That's
Where
interesting.
did I
Yeah.
get tracksuits?
I mean, that's a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
tracksuits are a thing.
Yeah. I'm wearing one.
She just never heard of it.
I've never heard it. I was
Maybe I
poor,
need to
very poor growing up, and
Call it
yeah,
something else. I just, I feel like an athlete when I wear,
you
but
look, you
Fake
look
it till you
like
make
that.
it.
see, I don't know. When just
They
because,
even have the zippers on the
yeah,
front.
just
Nice.
because you wear, yoga pants doesn't
my
make
gosh.
you look like an athlete.
Let's just
I
talk
mean,
about
some
yoga.
people
Can we outlaw yoga pants? I mean, they're just
Yeah.
As
as
the
everyday
resident
wear.
man on the couch, I disagree.
You like yoga?
I'm a fan of the yoga pants.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Really?
We're sticking around.
My stretch pants don't have a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah. Now I will say,
So-
not everybody needs to wear them.
Right.
Let's be
Right.
clear.
Yeah.
Not everybody
There
needs
we
to
go.
wear them, but
Maybe we
we
should
can't
write a
get,
few
but we
tickets.
can't get rid of them.
We can't get
Right,
rid
Can't
of
get rid of them
tickets.
because
Write a few fashion
there's some
tickets.
people that are rocking them just right. Okay, they're doing their business, and we're gonna leave them alone.
Well, I can go there visually with you, but I'm still stuck on the,
Just take my word
Not
for it. I'm
everybody
telling you, the
needs
guys
to
are
wear-
voting for
Okay.
me. We can take
The
a
guys
poll.
are voting.
The guys are on my
Okay.
side here.
All
I
right.
Good to
promise
know.
you.
Good to know.
Good to know. Well, I'm sure that I'm not. The other day, I just came to the realization I don't look good naked anymore.
That's
Like
it's
I
part-
can never remarry because I gave all my good years to one man. If he dies, it's done.
You're so stupid.
Can't do it.
God.
But
Well, we could talk about body dysmorphia a little bit. That's a huge problem, don't you think?
I
mean,
don't mind my body. I'm just saying that for anybody
She's
new.
saying it's had better
Anybody new?
She said we're out of our prime is all I'm getting at.
I'm just saying
nothing
that
wrong with
It
nobody
is hard.
new needs to be subjected to it. But I don't mind it.
she's comfortable in her skin.
I am so comfortable in my
That's a
skin.
good place
But
to be.
just can't bring any new
I can't
visitors.
bring anybody else to have to be comfortable with it.
Nobody else can experience
I
it.
don't know
Oh,
why
God.
we're going here, and this is
Me
my
either.
producer is just going to edit all this out. But
It's kind
anyway,
of like when I worked at Disney World and I worked at the water park, and in Europe, the Europeans only wear Speedos. It
Yeah?
doesn't. I mean, like tiny
Oh. To the-
Speedo.
to the water
all
park?
men, no matter what age. What? It's a lot.
it's
So
a
yeah.
lot. Well,
So
you know
men.
what? They feel covered because where they're probably from, it's
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
required.
It's not.
They're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
You're doing me
Well-
a favor.
So
You're welcome.
you're welcome. I think we're done here. I don't know when I've had more fun. I hope that because not all of our podcasts are deep and just real make brainy. Like sometimes we're just dumb. Today was. Thank you for being here on a dumb show. This is a great. I'll call you again. I'll be like, we want to do another dumb show, Christy. You're always.
Is that a compliment?
I'm
It's
so
a
ready.
compliment.
Are you
A
kidding?
compliment.
I don't even know what to
So,
say.
Thank you for being here. We love you. When we're here to say, get it together, y'all.
Y'all.
We need to get it together.